What if one could attain financial independence without a lifetime of laborious toil? Sounds like a daydream, doesn't it? But what if this dream could be your reality? Financial independence isn't reserved for the super rich. It's a viable goal for anyone willing to understand and navigate the world of finance. Our guide on this journey? The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins, a book that demystifies wealth creation, making it accessible to all. Stay tuned to uncover the simple path to wealth. Money, a mere piece of paper, yet it holds immense power. But what if we could harness this power? Picture this. You're standing in a desert, holding a tiny seed in your hand. That seed represents your current financial status, no matter how small it may seem. The desert is the vast landscape of potential that awaits you. Now, if you toss that seed away, it'll be lost, swallowed up by the sands of time. But if you plant it, nurture it, and give it the care it needs, it'll grow into a mighty tree, providing shade, sustenance, and stability. That's precisely the role money plays in our lives. It's not just a means to purchase goods or services, but a tool that can be wielded to create stability, freedom, and growth. Every dollar saved or invested is a seed planted, a step towards a future where financial worries become a thing of the past. However, it's important to understand the value of money. It's not about hoarding wealth or living a life of austerity. It's about making informed decisions, understanding the potential of every penny, and realizing that the power of money lies not in spending, but in saving and investing. The power of money is not just about the present, but about the future. It's about making choices today that will empower you tomorrow. It's about understanding that wealth is not just about accumulation, but about distribution and growth. Remember, money is a tool, and like any tool, it's all about how you use it. Harness the power of money. Don't let it control you. Ever wondered how a snowflake turns into a snowball? The magic lies in compounding. What is compounding, you ask? Well, imagine you're planting a tree. You water it, provide it sunlight, and over time, it grows. Not only does the tree grow, but it also starts producing seeds. These seeds then fall to the ground, take root, and start growing into new trees. Over time, you don't just have one tree, but a whole forest. This is compounding, where the growth of your investment generates more growth, just like the tree producing more trees. Now, let's bring this concept into the world of finance. When you invest money, it earns a return. If you reinvest that return, it in turn earns its own return. This is compounding, and it is the cornerstone of wealth creation. So why is compounding so magical? Well, it's because it can turn small, regular investments into a substantial sum over time. It's not about having a lot of money to start with. It's about starting early and being consistent. Consider this. If you start investing just $100 a month at the age of 25, with an average return of 7% per annum, by the time you reach 65, you would have accumulated over $400,000. But if you wait until you're 35 to start investing the same amount, you'd end up with less than half of that. That's the power of compounding. It magnifies the impact of time on your investments. It's important to note that the magic of compounding isn't about getting rich quick. It's a slow process, but the results can be extraordinary. It's like watching a snowflake turn into a snowball. As it rolls down the hill, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger. Remember, the seeds you plant today can grow into a mighty forest over time. So start early, be consistent, and let the magic of compounding do the work. Compounding, the secret ingredient to a wealthy future. The stock market, an intimidating beast or a loyal companion on your wealth journey? It's a question that stirs the pot of many a dinner conversation. But let's cut through the noise and look at the facts. The stock market, like any other market, is a place where buyers and sellers meet. It's a marketplace for companies, big and small, local and global. It's a place where dreams are made, and yes, sometimes where dreams are broken. But here's the thing, it's not the market that determines your success, it's your strategy. Let's address the elephant in the room: volatility. It's true, the stock market can be a roller coaster ride. Prices rise and fall, sometimes with dizzying speed. But volatility isn't your enemy. It's simply a characteristic of the market. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Let me tell you why. Volatility creates opportunities. It's the ebb and flow, the rise and fall, that allows for buying low and selling high. It's the engine of the buy and hold strategy, the cornerstone of long-term investing. And that brings us to the next point, risk. Yes, investing in the stock market comes with risks, but here's the catch. Not investing is a risk too. In fact, it's arguably a greater risk. The risk of losing purchasing power to inflation, the risk of outliving your savings. So, how do we mitigate the risk? By being patient, by being disciplined, by being focused on the long term. Remember, it's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. Consider the stock market as a tool, a vehicle that can transport you to your financial goals. It's not a game of luck or a gamble. It's a game of patience and prudence. It's about understanding the nature of the beast and using it to your advantage. The stock market, when tamed, can be your most loyal companion. It's a friend who, despite its occasional mood swings, ultimately wants to see you succeed. So, don't be intimidated by its roar. Instead, learn to dance with it. Because in the dance of wealth creation, the stock market can lead you to a rhythm of prosperity. Ready for the big reveal? The simple path to wealth lies in 3 steps. Firstly, let's talk about saving money. It's the fundamental step in any wealth-building journey. Saving money is not about depriving yourself of pleasures or living in austerity. Rather, it's about understanding the value of your hard-earned money and using it wisely. It's about differentiating between your wants and your needs, prioritizing and making smart decisions. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar that can work for you. The second step is investing in low-cost index funds. Now you might ask, why specifically low-cost index funds? Well, these are the funds that track the performance of a specific market index. They're designed to give you broad market exposure and diversify your investments, reducing the risk. And why low cost? Because the less you pay in fees, the more of your money stays invested and grows over time. This is where the magic of compounding we discussed earlier comes into play. Finally, the third step is to stay the course. This might be the most challenging part of the journey. The market will have its ups and downs, and it's easy to be swayed by these fluctuations. But remember, investing is a long-term game. It's about consistency and patience. It's about not letting your emotions dictate your decisions. So even when the market is down, don't panic, don't sell. Stay invested, stay consistent, because in the long run, the market trends upward. These 3 steps might seem simple, and they are, but simple doesn't mean easy. It requires discipline, patience, and a bit of courage. But the rewards are worth it. A life of financial independence, where money is a tool, not a source of stress. And there you have it, the simple path to wealth. Financial independence isn't a destination, it's a journey. Are you ready to embark on it? The journey to financial independence is one that requires not only financial acumen, but also the virtues of patience, discipline, and consistency. In this modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the rush, the need for instant gratification. But when it comes to financial independence, there is no fast track. It's a journey that takes time and patience. Patience is the ability to wait calmly, even when faced with difficulties or delays. It's about understanding that wealth creation is not an overnight process. It's a long-term game, one that requires a steady hand and a calm heart. You'll need to weather the storms of market volatility, the ebb and flow of economic cycles. But remember, the journey is not about the destination, but the lessons, experience, and growth you gain along the way. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the ability to stick to your financial plans, to resist the temptation of unnecessary spending, to save diligently, and to invest wisely. It's about making informed decisions based on facts and not emotions. It's about building habits that support your journey to financial independence. Consistency is the key to the compound effect. It's about making small, regular investments over a long period. It's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Consistency is about steadily moving forward, one step at a time, regardless of the obstacles that may come your way. These virtues are not just applicable to your financial journey, but also to life in general. They are the cornerstones of success and personal growth. So if you haven't started your journey to financial independence, why not start today? Remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. It's about creating a life of freedom and options, a life where you are in control of your time and money. Step onto the simple path to wealth and journey towards financial independence.